I'm Faith Rodgers, and I had an on and off relationship with Rkelly for 11 months. I was only 19, 20 at the time.
Faith Rodgers is one of the women who appeared in the Lifetime movie Surviving Rkelly. Miss Rodgers claims that she was mentally and sexually abused by the artist, who also allegedly infected her with herpes. She filed lawsuits against Mr. Kelly in multiple jurisdictions, namely, Dallas, Texas and Long Island, New York, where the alleged incidents happened, but nothing became of both suits, and we will be looking into the reason why those cases fell apart. In the past couple of weeks, news outlets have continually churned out materials with continuous reports of Mr. Kelly's supposed guilt and that Miss Rodgers will be testifying before a grand jury, as well as other boisterous media claims. The big question, however, is, does Faith Rodgers have any credibility, and are there any merits to her claim? Let's examine her allegations and her credibility. Miss Rodgers enlisted a Lydia Agu as her legal representative or attorney, the very week that Mr. Kelly was due for a preliminary hearing in New York. Reports from multiple media outlets revealed that this attorney, who also worked as a real estate agent, had been found guilty of federal obstruction charges and was facing up to 40 years in jail. Great choice of attorney there, Ms. Rodgers. Rodgers is now being represented by Gloria Allred. Clearly it's really showbiz at this point. Secondly, Miss Rodgers admitted on video on the Lifetime movie that she was 19 and 20 years old at the time when she had a relationship with the singer. Federal age of consent is 18 years, although it can vary from state to state. So no laws were broken. It's been widely reported that Mr. Kelly even begged you to tell him your real age in case you were underage. That, to me, sounds like a man exercising caution and restraint. According to the Sun-Times and TMZ, a supplementary police report obtained by the media outlets from Long Island, New York police stated that Miss Rodgers told cops that when she had sex with Rkelly, it was without any verbal or physical resistance. How then was it rape or assault when she told the police she didn't resist him? The police told media outlets that based on the description and a lack of any footage or photographic evidence of alleged incident, law enforcement considered the claims to be unprosecutable due to a lack of criminality. A fair and huge win for Mr. Kelly. Case closed. This case had originally been filed as a criminal complaint in Dallas, and it was thrown out for a lack of jurisdiction. The case wasn't prosecutable in Dallas as it happened outside of the court's jurisdiction. Dallas police said they couldn't file any charges against Kelly and that the investigation had concluded after officers determined that no criminal offense had occurred within the city of Dallas. The case was closed pending any new information. A huge win for Mr. Kelly, as both criminal complaints by this female collapsed under their own weight in New York and Dallas. Faith Rodgers has no credible claim. I wonder what testimony she really has to offer the grand jury, as many media outlets are peddling this as something that would bring Mr. Kelly down. You, ma'am, were of legal age by federal standards. You admitted on video to being in a relationship with this man. You, Miss Rodgers, had consensual sex as you told the police, that it was without verbal nor physical resistance on your part. You knew his lifestyle as an R&B icon. Such big artists tend to have multiple women, due to the nature of their work that requires constant traveling. You low-key, were ready to get an STD just because it was from Rkelly. You, Faith Rodgers, have no claim whatsoever. You willingly received the STD, plus we don't know, if you were seeing other people at that time, who knows? Case 2 closed. The media, and the Me Too movement, are just trying to look credible by using Rkelly's name. All that is left, is for the media to recycle baseless claims, but anybody who dares to read the fine print and do some critical thinking will realize it's just a witch hunt to try to look credible. Stay strong. Mr. Kelly, we love you.